54 trade ministers from across the African continent converged on the DRC capital, Kinshasa, for the 16th Council of Trade Ministers of the African Continental Free Trade Area. The free trade bloc seeks to create a single market for goods and services across Africa. Economists, policymakers, and the DRC president, Felix Tshisekedi, attended the event and called for the implementation of policies that promote trade in the continent. Their meeting comes a few weeks after the U.S. imposed a 10% tariff on imports from African countries.
One of the challenges that remains ahead of us, which we have to confront with the support of our heads of states, the Assembly of the heads of states and government of the African Union, is the current global context. The current challenging global context where we see fragmentation of geopolitical and geoeconomic environments, where we see economic nationalism, investment nationalism, and weaponization of trade policy for the benefit of just but one member of the global community.
The tariffs introduced by U.S. President Donald Trump will increase operating costs for African exporters, many of whom have been relying on preferential trade agreements like the African Growth and Opportunity Act to access U.S. markets. African leaders are now seeking to strengthen their partnerships and reduce trade barriers to address the challenge, but they face logistical and political challenges to realize their goal. Chris Ochamringa, SABC News, Kinshasa.